Welcome back to the Chaotic Soaper, where chaotic isn't just a word, it's a state of mind, and a state of the house, and a state of existence.
Where we choose creativity over perfection and enjoy the process.
Don't forget to tell them about the tornado warning, Richard.
I'm not forgetting, Barbara. I think you just covered it.
Okay, so, as promised, the June Soap Club Challenge. This month, the challenge was to do a wood grain soap. I'm going to try it. I think, compared to last month's Oasis Swirl, it looks like a fairly relaxing one. So I just thought we'd take a minute. I'm looking for my reading glasses. Just thought we'd take a minute and we'd quickly check out what's expected this month. And then I'm going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to one-shot this baby. Stay tuned. All right, so the wood grain challenge. So we get to choose our colors. This month, in their wisdom, Soap Club Challenge has decided that there's going to be 2 streams instead of beginner and experienced. They're going to go by the way you choose to plan your color design for your soap. So there are 2 ways you can do this. One way is to use micas, so any kind of man-made colorant, all these different minerals that we use with added things like polyester 3 and all this kind of stuff. All the usual suspects for cosmetics. I use a lot of micas, so I'm not dissing them in any way. But some people choose not to, and they stick to different kinds of roots and herbs, clays, which we in the soaping community term as natural colorants. And so one of the ways you can do the challenge this month is by having your wood grain colors, your plan be all with natural colorants. Now, here's the tricky part. They've left it open that in either category, you can choose a fragrance that discolors soap, and you can incorporate the discoloration that you're expecting into the design of the soap. So you might, for example, have a soap that turns the batter a really dark brown. You might choose to use on-colored batter, and just with that fragrance oil, know that in the course of some days it's going to just darken up to dark brown, and then you might have other parts where you've not used colorant, say, or you've used the colorant but you've added a lot of titanium dioxide, so those parts would be lighter at the end or whatever. So Amy says in either category you can use a discoloring fragrance oil. I'm not going to do that. I had a hard time last month, so what I'm going to do today, I think I'm going to finally use the tangerine essential oil that I had put aside, and I know that that's either going to not affect trace or actually slow trace down, which will give me lots of working time with a nice fluid batter, which is recommended for this design. I might use my hot soaping method today. I think I finally found the right soaping project for that technique. So that's the heat transfer method, where we use the lye to melt our butters, our room temperature butters. Okay, so that's 2 things: tangerine, heat transfer method, and what else? I think I have a color scheme. I kind of have some colors laid out in the other room, and they're not recommending a soap recipe, so I think I'm going to use the kind of classic soap recipe for heat transfer method and just go with that. Quick and dirty. Let's go do it. By the way, we're still under a tornado watch here, unbelievably, outside. And yeah, I live in Ottawa. It's like supposedly the coldest capital city in the world. It's nice and fairly far north. And now the past couple of years we're in tornado country, which just brings home the fact that we do need to make these kind of environmental changes like this, more environmentally friendly and local products. And I'm glad I got the bioplastic and my hybrid car. But yeah, change the fact that we're having severe weather possibly today. We've already had heavy rain and I have heard some rumbling. Did clear up a little, so I'm hoping it's past us over now. But my head is just splitting, so I might have to take something for that before I start soaping today. Joy of aging. So I promised myself I wasn't going to clean everything today, but this absolutely had to get done. Did you see my t-shirt, by the way? Check it out. You can't let anyone make you feel like garbage. And I don't know if anybody else recognizes amethyst on here. I'm a big fan of amethyst and garnet. Pearl, smoky quartz. There were some cool ones. Anyhow, yeah, gonna try this. And I'm minimizing my interaction with my house. I just had to go outside because I cleaned out a whole bunch of magazines. I don't know if you saw all the empty folders in my living room, but I'm gonna take some to Value Village and make some space for some other stuff in my life, some new stuff. Bye-bye, old economists. And yeah, I'm almost cleaned up and ready to soap here. Okay, so I've started to set up my little, this is my very modest soaping space. I don't have a fancy studio. I don't even have a fancy countertop. So actually the good thing about this thing is I can kill it if I want to because it's not permanent. It's not going to stay here forever. So these are, I did not see if there was a recommended number of colors. I have out quite a few, I think like 6 to play around with. And we'll see what I end up doing. I have all my trusty containers here for mixing up some colors in. And I'm going to get out some, I think, grapeseed oil to help me mix those. And I have these nice ones for pouring. I really only need one really nice one for pouring today. So this is the fragrance oil I want to use. And I do have another one this size, which is, what is the size of this? 100 milliliters. So I could do up to 200, which would be like a slab mold. Probably only use one. Probably play it safe today. And I've cleaned up this one, which I think was a little dusty. I have a pile of these. And I clean them and keep them stacked, but they do still get some dust and stuff, so I sort of clean everything right before I use it. I just cleaned this guy, made him nice and clean, and this one's for my lye water solution, which will be going straight in here. Oh, I need to get out one for olive oil, something to pour my olive oil into. So yeah, almost ready to start this. Sky brightened up, by the way, after heavy rain here. The sky has brightened. The air is super heavy, like it hasn't been seriously humid here yet, but man, it's humid out there right now. It's a sauna. So hopefully we've been passed over by the tornado bunny this time around, because I'm just, you know, stressed out of being worried how long the power is going to be out, or what kind of repairs we're going to have that we can't afford, or what kind of disaster, you know, is happening to us now. What's happening at the school? Are the kids safe? All that kind of stuff. It's been a very stressful year, huh? I think one day we need to sit and have a talk about why I always say I'm choosing creativity over perfection, because that aspect is really important, and today I'm going to honor it by doing my wood grain. So this. Just a bit of shea butter. Just a bit. Well, all my stuff is out. The fan is going. The lye water is almost clear, so I'm about to mix. Colors are done. Scent is out. Sodium lactate is on the side. Olive oil's ready to go. I look ready. Keep getting things on my phone about severe thunderstorms, toonie-sized hail, 100-kilometer-an-hour wind gusts, and that we're under a tornado watch now here until midnight. So I'm really hoping this soap pour is going to be relaxing and not the reason that they find my charred remains in my house after I end up getting covered in lye water. Maybe not the safest thing to do with a tornado warning. I'm not really sure. I'm not used to this. Anyhow, let's do it and see if it's relaxing. I could use it. So there's my lye water. I'm honestly amazed because it's cooling clear. I don't see any precipitate. And even, geez, just when I poured the water, I was like, I feel like, I don't know, the water looked dusty or something. And I was like, this is going to be bad. Actually, now that I say that, I do see that might be on dissolved bits, actually. Maybe not precipitate at all. Anyhow, I'm thinking to just go for it. Here's my jug. That's 1,200 grams of shea butter. I did read instructions that said to cut it up small first, but after doing this a couple times, this stuff is just so friggin' hot that there isn't really a need to cut it up. I think that's just baloney. I'm just gonna test the temperature here. It says 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. That's pretty hot, right? What is that in Celsius in my language? The language of me people. 85 Celsius. Yeah, that's hotter than I like my bath. Okay, so ready? I'm gonna pour this. Here we go. Cue the music. And I'm not wearing my lab coat today because honestly I noticed the last few times, I'm gonna just wipe this edge before I touch it potentially. The last few times I did soap, I noticed that the lab coat has sort of drapey sleeves and they tend to traipse into the soap and kind of wreck it, and also just get you covered in raw soap, which defeats the whole purpose of wearing PPE. So now I'm trying arms free. I would like to get those cool little sleeves like I've seen Amy Warden and some other people wearing. I could probably create something, but I'm wondering if they don't buy them somewhere. They're awfully cool. Anyhow, that's something to look for maybe in the future for me. And I just realized if we do lose the hydro, I'd like it to not be until after I've mixed the soap with my immersion blender. Oh, gotta be ready for anything these days. Yeah, that's definitely melting in there. Kind of neat, right? What's the temperature at? Holy crap, 42 Celsius. That's like half of what it was. What is it in Fahrenheit? 101. 111. 110. Oh! Got a little bit of unmelted stuff. Come on, favorite method, don't let me down. Smells good, smells like soap. Okay, I'm gonna go visit my more powerful mixer and get ready to make some aliquots. I think I'm just gonna do a real laid back version. It sounds stormy out. Yeah, let's see how this is going to be. I thought I could turn up the power on this one somehow. Look at that. Looks like a little whale swimming around. The other color I decided I'd like a bit of. 2 colors left in there. Oh, it's so flatter. Just a little. I liked it as part of the kind of the gradient of this. And then the rest is going to be. And I haven't used this one much, actually. This is Voodoo. Woo! You do that voodoo. Want some more voodoo? Let's be friends. Ooh. And you? Okay. That's all the patience I have. Afraid to get a hurricane or tornado, huh? Already kind of looks like a hurricane. It's not super windy right now, but it's sure not looking nice. So that's the brazen hussy. And this is the voodoo, which I have not used before. Let's give them some beepers with the... Okay. Oh, did you hear that big crack? Guys, keep watch for me, okay? I'm trying to distract myself because I'm a coward. Okay. So, I'm going to put some of this out of the way for a second. Oh, support the channel so I can buy doors. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna try. So Amy Warden showed a video and she had this really cool thing called a crib, which was a tool she bought that holds your soap mold in a sort of like this, and you can adjust it. It's like a crib. But I don't have a crib, so I'm using my Winnie and Walt mold to hold a smaller mold that I'm going to use, pretend as a crib. I'm going to pretend this is a crib. This is the pitfall of not wearing the lab coat. I might have to throw it on. Okay, I said I wasn't going to slop my sleeves and stuff, but I'm going to slop my sleeves and stuff. Just trying to protect my body from raw soap. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to take one of these and move this back to make more room for me. Get back, you. Here's my crib. Put it here for now. We're going to take one of these and we're going to put first our main color, which I think is this one. And I'm going to pour some in like that. And then I'm going to pour on top the colors that are going to be the wood grain. Just going to put this over here for now. So I'm going to keep the colors that aren't really close, kind of far from each other. Oh shoot, it went through. It needed to sit on top. Okay, let's see what happens. So this is one color. I thought it was supposed to sit on top, but yeah. What I planned versus what happened, right? And the black is really thickening up. I don't know, but my experience with Wicked is it seems to get thick. But I love it. Working with it. Let me see. Do some yellow, mellow yellow. This is a crazy looking gradient plan. We don't know what's going to happen when we do this. Hopefully it pours. If it doesn't pour, it's kind of a disaster. What else is it? Oh, that's not how it's supposed to go. Okay, let's see what happens. So now I'm going to go back and forth kind of fast here. And then they say if you want to not, hold on, here comes some stuff. Say if you want not to do this all in one spot. Can you see it? I'm going to put some more colors because I feel like I'm running out of like black and stuff. And I actually like red. The voodoo is doing it. It can get it. And the other color I had going in here was, oh, where is it? Not see it. Let's save some for the other. Have a different color for the other mold. Okay, let's see here. Continuing. Oops, this is in the way. Shoot! Continuing. you do so well. And some yellow. Okay, this is the brightest looking piece of wood I've ever seen. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that is, I think I can get that more full. We're going to very carefully move it and put it. Here's my next volunteer. Oh, I'm sloughing it. Oh wow, I have such pretty messes sometimes. The black is getting thick like too fast. It kind of goes in lumpy bumps. I'm gonna put some more in it. Okay, let's see. Put this one away again, same thing I did last time. It's getting thick, I think. I'm just going to pour some on top of this one. I might actually take my hanger swirl tool and give this one a hanger swirl, because I think I don't think I got my wood grain here. I do have a small mold left for slopping in whatever's left here, and I think I have plenty left. So let's get the hanger swirl. This is my off-the-shelf one from Gagnon's Gadgets on Etsy. I don't know what I just did to that, but I did something to it. Okay. Did you see my mess? See that? It looks cool, right? Cool looking mess. I kind of wonder if I had kiss poured this one with like this one. Anyway, let's kiss pour these guys. You coming? Come on, your friends are coming up to play. Whoa. Alright. I have to pour a bit. Like right now! Let's see here. I'm just holding it. Oh, it's overflowing. Overflowing is a problem. Okay, that's black. Definitely have some overflowing going on today. Some yellow. Alrighty. Make some knots. 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 I don't know if those are knots or snots. Alright. Look at that. Really fun looking mask. I'm going to have to clean my table again. That's why I'm glad I have a table that doesn't matter. So I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put everything in it. And then I'm going to pour it in something. We'll get something. Waking me up. I was sleepy today with all this weather and having to take headache pills and stuff. This is an energizing smell. Let me file this one under energy. I want to do that one day. I want to make a file by like types of smells, so what people are looking for, and maybe have it color coded, you know, looking for energetic or calming, floral, different kinds of things like that. I can think of lots of categories. Can you guys think of some? Leave me a comment if you can think of an interesting smell category I should have. Homey, like baking, foody kind of smells. Fresh, green. Green could be a smell type. You know what this is making me wish I'd done? It's making me wish I'd done some circles. This would have been a cool color combination for some circles. Sorry, get out of the way. Can you see me? Okay, let's see here. These will be my samplers maybe, because they're not going to be very tall, are they? I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. I think I just got soap in my hair. Why we shower. Okay, so I just got up and I couldn't wait, and I went down and I unmolded everything that I made yesterday, and it looks interesting. So I think, even though I'm supposed to be getting dressed and on my way to work, I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee and do a teensy preview of the cutting with you guys, because I just can't wait. I have zero self-control, you know. Look at that. Is not that a thing of beauty? What? Huh? What? I'm really happy with that. Okay, so there are different ways you can cut a bar like this. You can cut it this way in slices like a loaf of bread. You can cut this way across, or you can cut this way. So I'm going to cut this basically in half, cutting it like a loaf of bread, and I'm going to save the rest so I can make a few cuts the other direction and see what it would look like that way. So I'm just going to do this much. I'm going to hold it very carefully here. You're going to see what this part looks like. Whoa. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like cut the other direction, right? Those are kind of weird. Interesting colors though. I really like those colors for the tangerine essential oil. I love this. Yeah, I got a little bit of a wonderful going on. There's a lot of weirdness in this part of the bar. But I like this. Yeah? That looks like a little green to me. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when I cut this other way at the end. And again, you can see the green here. And then let's do the other stuff. So it'll be interesting to cut this the other way. I was going to do this. What's this? Okay. Alright, what I was going to do is just going to cut it in half. gonna look the same along the cut. But what about if I cut it this much along the grain, as they say? Let's see what these are. Oh wow. Oh, there's the magic. Look at that. That's neat. So, that definitely has a more wood to it. Okay, so before I put this on the cutter, I had them this way. Now I want to put it on the cutter and I want to go this way. If it's not too long. Let's see here. Just like this. Alright, so I want to cut it this way, right? Okay, let's see what we get. So I have a little thicker slice there of leftovers. Okay, let's see what we get. That's neat too. That's cool, the other direction. So that's definitely a wood grain. These ones are different. And some different. And this is my little end piece here. Okay. Very cool, very cool. So this little samply one was wood grain too. So instead of cutting it like this now, I now want to cut it. I want to cut them smaller and then cut it this way, right? So I'm going to chop them in maybe squares and then put them on here. And this is very fresh. I hope I didn't bring it up too much. I'm just getting off a little bit first. This is how we do it. I'm just going to see that, how fresh it looked. I'm going to put it on not this way, this way. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Woody grainy things. I like that one. It doesn't have quite the same color because this was a different loaf. Yeah, I don't mind this though. I don't hate it. I'm not hating it. Actually, that was a good way to cut that small loaf. This was when I went to pull Woodgrain. I went to pull this one Woodgrain and then I wasn't happy with it at all, so I used the hanger swirl tool. So let's see what happened in this one. That's cool. You'll do, pig. I like how I went crazy in there and I really swirled it. I was afraid it would be muddy, but it's quite neat. One of my friends said I should save some of these for Halloween. You can definitely see these being the Halloween ones. Maybe that's what I'll do. Nice. Okay, I have one more little bit that's definitely just going to get cut in some nice even bars calmly when I have more time. So, more later. Okay, it's 16 inches long, so if they were 4 inches long each, I think that would be huge. 3. Long glasses on for this job. I got this tape measure at the community garage sale last weekend. I actually picked up a set of 3 brand new tape measures of varying lengths for, it was $10 for all of it, which is a great deal. And somebody asked me why I need so many tape measures. Tape measures really come in handy, and I tend to, kind of like Bic lighters. I mean, they're just all over the house and I don't know where I got them. Plus, look at this, I get them dirty. This one already needs a bath. This is gonna be my soap one. I don't think I'll need longer than 12 feet for soap. This is my little spare end. What's it look like inside? Ooh, inside's pretty cool too. But this one was so shallow, right? Oh, those are beautiful. Those will be lovely bath bars. Look how big. And real nice tops. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I noticed today when I got up, I wasn't feeling 100% again. That's the bottom. That's the top. And the sides. My dirty bench. I will fix that. Definitely has a Halloween-y kind of color scheme though.